Hey there guys, welcome to this episode of Landlord Go. Today we have a few exciting things to deal with. The first thing is a 50% discount on government buildings. The next thing is that we have 12.9 million in our cash deposits. And then I did a few things with these properties over here. I bought additional shares of Hotel Abiruchi because there were 500 shares outstanding in the market for this property. What happens in this game is when you upgrade a property after some time, more shares of that property appear on the map. I don't know how that works, but that's what happens in this game. So I bought the remaining 500 shares of this property because we want to be the sole owner of this property. Then I think we bought more shares for Tapas Tutorials as well. There were 500 more in the market, so we bought 500 shares that were outstanding. And we bought shares for Venkatesh Dry Cleaners as well. And the good thing about today's episode is that we can finally sell this property, which is the Consulate of People's Republic of China. We bought this property for the sole purpose of flipping it to the bank, and we've been holding this property for a few days now, and this is the property that generated us the 12.9 million we have in our cash deposit. We also bought some other properties for flipping, one of which is the Rural Electrification Corporation, and it's worth 6.3 million. So after flipping we get about 5 million out of that. And we also bought 1+99 Experience Consulting for the same reason as well. We also bought petty agencies with the same intention of flipping it to the bank, but the upgrades for this property were 1 coin only, so I upgrade the property and we are not going to sell this property now. And I think that's it that we did with the properties that we were holding. Now let's go to the map, and I've already located government building at a 50% discount. Now government buildings are everywhere in every city, so it's not a difficult property to find. It may be a little confusing because most of these urban properties are kind of have the similar logo, and that's why maybe government buildings may be difficult to find, but if you look closely and look carefully, you can easily find those. So I found one over here, which is, let me just cancel that, which is worth about 626 million. And there are 2 more shareholders to this property. So if we flip our property, which was Consulate of People's Republic of China, we get about 94 million. So let's just sell that. And now we have a cash holding of over 110 million. And then we also bought this property for the same reason, so I'm going to flip this as well, and we get 5 million, so we have about 115 million now. That's a lot of money. And we also bought this property for the same reason as well, so let's sell that. It's not going to give us a lot, but we bought it for flipping, so why not sell it? Now I don't think any other property is sellable because we have upgraded these properties. So let me just check once if anything else can be sold so we can have more money. Nope, nothing can be sold. We are going to hold these properties, and we need these properties to make us our daily revenue as well. So let's just go to the map now, and let's find that property once again. And with 115 million, we get about 578 shares, which are worth 231 million. So we are getting into the really good valuation properties now. The total value of the outstanding shares of this property, which is 3128 shares, is about 626 million. So we don't have that much money, so we can't really buy that property. Let's just go to one of the shareholders who holds 601 shares. If we go into there, the valuation of those is about 192 million as well. So let's just buy it from the bank. And now we are bankrupt again. We only have about 34.4k, but this property is going to take about 1 day, 10 hours to finish. And that is a lot of time, but we get 578 shares of a property that's going to total to about 232 million. And we have leveled up as well. We have jumped from level 36 to level 42. That's a really big leap. Let's collect this 13,000 that we have. And now that we have a lot of coins, let's go in there to upgrade our accountant as well, because we want the paperwork time to reduce a lot now. We don't care about the valuation of our properties or any of the other things, but the paperwork time should really go down, because we can't do anything for 1 day 10 hours, since all of the other properties are not going to make more than 1.2 million in the entire day. And since I don't play for the entire day, it's gonna be about 600 to 700,000 for the entire day till this property finishes. So now if we go back to our portfolio, all the properties in our portfolio are now worth 288 million. So if we go and check the leaderboard, we are still at 192 for some reason. We haven't jumped much. We are still at 192. We were at 192 previously as well. And in the world ranking, so we've jumped about 5,000 ranks in the world ranking. We were at 29,000. We are at 24.8 thousand now. So that's it for today's episode, I guess. We have covered a few things, and since we have about 1 day 10 hours for this property to finish, in tomorrow's episode we will look at a few questions that have been posted in comments to the previous videos. So we'll try and answer those questions in the next few episodes. So that's all. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video when it's out. So let's meet up next time.